Where did your love for video gaming come from?
Honestly, I've had it since I was little.
Just watching my brothers and my dad play all together and seeing how much fun they had, that's really what got me started.
Me and my twin brother have just been competitive. I'm always playing in them.
I remember installing Red Alert 1 on my dad's computer when I was about 12 years old. It took about 2-3 days to install, and I got about 3 frames per second on the video game, so everything was super jumpy and it was impossible to play.
Mom gave me my sister's Game Boy at the age of 3 to see if I would quiet down at one of her softball games.
I started out playing Call of Duty way back in 2006, something like that.
StarCraft was my game in college, and I loved to play it. Was definitely not as good as everybody else, but I enjoyed it nonetheless.
I ended up beating the levels that my sister couldn't beat, and I've been stuck with it since then.
This is Starcade, TV's first video arcade game show, starring your favorite video games, and some brand new ones being introduced to the public for the first time anywhere. And now, here's your host for Starcade, Jeff Edwards.
Okay, thank you very much, and welcome to Starcade. We're backstage today. Our players are warming up for today's big match, and a special match it is. Today, one of these two is going to have an opportunity to win their own video arcade game. So, players, are you ready? All right, let's go play Starcade. As you know, our contestants are matched up based on their ability in playing today's games, and one of them is going to have a chance to win this fabulous video arcade game, and today it is Dragon's Lair.
That was an episode of the 1980s game show Starcade, which many believe to be the first national broadcast of competitive video gaming. 35 years later, this is what competitive gaming looks like.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Barclays Center, and welcome to the Overwatch League Grand Finals!
That event, the 2018 Overwatch Grand Finals, was attended by a crowd of 11,000 people and watched by a worldwide audience of 10.8 million. That is twice the amount of people who watched the 2018 Stanley Cup Finals. 2 months later, the 2018 League of Legends Championship was viewed by more people than any Super Bowl in history.
So it is a huge audience that is watching competitive video games. It has become a sport, why eSports, electronic sports, surrounds those competitive video games that we love to play, that have started growing a spectator audience and are positioning themselves just like professional or traditional sports today.
This is Ramsey Jamoul, the CEO of Midwest eSports, an independent company out of Wichita, Kansas that organizes regional gaming tournaments.
So this last year, I've traveled more than I have in my entire life. And that was specifically from weekend to weekend, gaming events to gaming events. And I've gotten to meet quite a few professional players. What's probably the best part about esports right now is that everybody's extremely humble. Obviously, everybody's competitive and we're all wanting to win. But at the same rate, you can really walk up to any of the professional players and they're there just to have a conversation, just to talk to you. We haven't hit the Hollywood celebrity ceiling yet where they have turned into something else.
Among the organizations jumping aboard this new opportunity are colleges and universities who are using esports to attract prospective students.
I think that is actually the hidden gem of esports. When a university gets into video games, they're going to really start attracting a whole new group of people that they haven't even been communicating with for the last few years. So this is their first opportunity to say, hey, I've actually got something that you want here. Why don't you come and go to school? And while you still get to play video games.
In 2014, Robert Morris University, a private college in Illinois, was the first university to start a varsity esports team. 2 years later, in 2016, the University of California, Irvine became the first public university to offer an esports program. 2 years after that, there are now nearly 100 universities in the U.S. with official esports teams. This year, Rogers State University, a public regional university in the Tulsa metro area, became the first college in the state of Oklahoma to announce a new esports program.
Early on, we wanted to accomplish a couple things. We wanted to make this certainly an environment where students that have the interest and the skill level could perhaps get involved in the competitive aspect, where we're participating in tournaments, whether it's a head-to-head match or a large tournament in a variety of the games. And so we wanted to have that competitive atmosphere available, but we also wanted to just create a space where any student could come and experience the machines and the environment, and just maybe practice or learn more about it.
Only a semester into its launch, the RSU eSports team has already seen results.
We have an Overwatch team, we have a League of Legends team, we have 2 CSGO teams, we're in the process of building a Rocket League team.
Right now it's our first year in Collegiate Star League, and we've already made playoffs. So if we keep progressing how we want to go, I think we can be a top 10 team in the next couple of years.
Honestly, the faculty, students, everyone at RSU has been tremendous help. They've been awesome. We've been all working hard together, and things have moved along very quickly, actually, and we are doing very well.
Students have said that RSU's eSports program has provided them with a sense of community that they otherwise wouldn't have had.
Oh, it's been great. We have so many students sign up and really want to do this. It really gives people a place to be. People who didn't think they were part of school, weren't part of certain crowds, could definitely come here and play and be a part of something for school and make more interactions and make more friends through it.
Honestly, we have a lot of players in there, different personalities, different groups, and just kind of find the one that clicks for you.
It's nice being part of something that everybody likes to do together. So being a part of a team that likes to do something together, even though they're different games, we still like to talk about all of our games together and stuff, so it's actually fun.
Well, we are proud to say that we are the first university in Oklahoma to offer esports as a club sport. But we will not be alone for long. I have been in contact with the University of Central Oklahoma, the University of Oklahoma, Oklahoma State University, and I'm going to even have a conference call later this week with the State University of New York College of Technology. That's not all though. The University of Tulsa has already sent a team of representatives up here to visit our actual facility, and Carl Albert State College will be visiting the facility soon. They are all in process to create what we already have here at Rogers State University. This is reassuring, and bringing an esports program to RSU was the right choice.
Competitive video gaming is serious business, and you can talk to any of these gamers. You can talk to Michael Skimbo from Claremore, who won the national Madden championship, and I don't even understand the stuff I'm talking about, but he won the national championship, and that's big bucks, and that's big things. And so we get that, and so we were very excited to start this as a club sport, and who knows where Blake Fisher and company will take it.
I hope in 5 years we're fielding a number of teams. I hope we're winning tournaments and championships. I hope we're awarding scholarships for students to come and play.
Honestly, I hope that we can go down the path to where we're competing in some of the top leagues.
It'd be really cool just to see RSU esports out there competing with all the other big teams, which is definitely, there's no reason why we can't here soon.
Just to grow this community and bring other kids in who feel like, well, I don't play a sport, where can I go? I like to play video games, so you can come here.
In 2015, the Pew Research Center conducted a poll. 2/3 of millennials said they play video games, with nearly a quarter of the population identifying themselves as a gamer, more than any other generation before them. With the oldest members of Gen Z becoming college age, many researchers believe that this will be the largest generation of gamers to date.
There is huge opportunities for students that are willing to develop their skill set, but even as a pro gamer, this is probably the best time ever to become a pro gamer. The barriers are practically gone. So at the moment, obviously the sky's the limit. As far as how long it'll last, I think this is going to become actually in the next pastime for the world.